I am going to beat Chalet Soccer Complex in San Francisco as I'm there to watch a quarterfinal match of the Abronzino Cup between InMotion FC versus South San Francisco AC. Now, this has been a cup competition that I've been wanting to go for a long time. In fact, I do feel a little disappointed the fact that I never got a chance to watch an Abronzino Cup match in the group stage, even though I planned to do so. But at least now we're into the meat of the action of the Abronzino Cup in the knockout round, where 6 of these teams is going to be playing in the knockout round, and that by the end of February, we will be able to crown the winner of this cup competition. And I say 6 teams because, we have 2 teams that automatically made it into the semifinals. This is kind of like almost a wild card round in the quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup. And the winner, of course, of this matchup is not only going to be going to the semifinal, but will be facing a team that made it into the semifinal as part of a bye in the knockout stage. So yeah, let's see who, of course, will be able to get to the semi-final of this cup competition. Let's go soccer. So now we are here in San Francisco, now making the walk to beat Chalet Soccer Complex. And you can kind of see the soccer complex behind those trees. And while we walk to there, this is a good time to give you guys a little background information about this match. Now, coming into this match in the quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup, this is a matchup between the 3 seed InMotion FC and the 6 seed South San Francisco AC. So certainly InMotion is going to be heavy favorites coming into this game. Not only the fact that they are the highest seed, but they're actually right now first in the regular season of the Pacific Premier League, whereas South San Francisco AC is currently in 5th place. But keep in mind, when both of these teams face off against each other in the Pacific Premier League, which they've already done twice, it's been a split series, and South San Francisco AC actually won against InMotion FC, and it was a lopsided win as well. They won 8-3 in that last meeting between both of these teams. So despite the fact that it's obvious that InMotion is going to be heavy favorites coming into this game, I wouldn't be surprised if South San Francisco AC might cause a major upset in this one to move on into the semifinal. And by the way, in terms of the Abronzino Cup, I have no idea what does happen if the game remains tied after 90 minutes. Obviously, there's got to be a winner, but it's going to be interesting to see whether if they just go straight to a PK shootout, or we're going to have your traditional 15-minute period of extra time and another 15-minute period before it goes to a PK shootout if it remains tied after that. So I just arrived at the turf that this game is going to take place in the soccer complex, and as you can see, I think those are the South San Francisco AC player that's doing their pre-game warm. I'm not quite sure what exactly the InMotion FC players are. I'm assuming eventually they will show up, but we still got about 30 minutes before the beginning of this match. And now it looks like the South San Francisco AC player are on the pitch, and I'm assuming the InMotion player are going to do the same thing. And because this is the Pacific Premier League, and even in the Abronzino Cup, there's not going to be a walkout as both teams just make their way onto the pitch. And in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of this quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup between InMotion FC and South San Francisco AC. And the referee gets this Abronzino Cup quarterfinal match underway. InMotion FC is going all black tonight, going from right to left, whereas South San Francisco AC is going with their blue and red kit, going from left to right. Yes, we are underway on this beautiful Sunday night for some cup action in the Abronzino Cup here at Beat Chalet Soccer Complex in San Francisco. Actually, now it looks like they're gonna have the South San Francisco AC player wear the pennies. So I guess this is kind of one of the things I was wondering coming into this game, that, with the way that both of these teams, I know they don't wear the same color, but the blue that South San Francisco AC wear, it's kind of a deep navy blue, and obviously with the way that kind of almost is very similar to the black color jersey that InMotion FC is playing. I guess maybe that's why the referee feel like the South San Francisco AC player might need to change the jersey, and basically we can have a more distinct in terms of which team is which. Obviously that helps me too, because now I can know exactly which team is what. But yeah, now it looks like South San Francisco AC is gonna go with a yellow kit, well, more of a yellow bit that is, and InMotion FC is going to remain wearing all black tonight. It was a bit of a surprise considering how good InMotion was, as here comes a shot here that hits off the post, and it's cleared away as now SSFAC trying to go on the counter attack. Does a good job to do so, trying to center this one, and then he's trying to lob this one into the box, and well, that just goes wide there as was thinking maybe the flag was going to come up for offside. It was very close. Hopefully 20 minutes, or at least close to 20 minutes. Still no score into this game. Ooh, trying to go for the spectacular here, and well, that did not miss by much. And I'll tell you what, if that went in, that's definitely going to go down as one of the best goals I've seen in the Sporthop here. Maybe even contention for goal, the Abronzino Cup this year. And instead now, this is a prime shooting position. Definitely a big moment here in this early bit of this quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup. Can South San Francisco AC take advantage of it? And it's just over the bar as it's going to be a goal kick. Either way, another big set piece chance, another big opportunity for SFAC to get themselves the opening goal. And well, this one hits the wall. Second effort is going to be out for a goal kick. Looks like it hit off his own teammate. Hit themselves the opening goal in this last kick of the first half. As the ball comes in, it's headed away. And it looks like In Motion is going to clear their lines here. And that is the halftime whistle. Well, halftime in this quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup is scoreless between In Motion FC and South San Francisco AC. So it's halftime here in San Francisco and here at Beach Charlotte Soccer Complex, as it's scoreless between In Motion FC and South San Francisco AC. And certainly, I think the scoreline has kind of been fair in terms of how this first half has been. It's been a very evenly matchup, something I definitely didn't think was going to happen, consider this is a 3v6 kind of seed, and especially In Motion heavily favorites into this game. I mean, they got off to a good start in this one, but they kind of lost control of this game around the 20th minute mark. South San Francisco AC definitely got themselves into this game and had a couple of chances, and then In Motion kind of took the momentum back, and then it just kind of ends up to be a little bit of an end-to-end right near the end of the first half, which kind of just sums up how this first half has been. There's just been a lot of momentum switch here in this first half. But as we head into the second half, let's see who, of course, can score that crucial goal. And remember, if this game does remain tied, it's going to be very fascinating to see whether we go to extra time or we're just going to go straight to a PK shootout to decide who's going to be going to the semifinal of the Abronzino Cup. And now it looks like both teams is slowly getting themselves back on the pitch. Also, the referee has started heading to the center circle and putting the ball on the pitch, so that means we're about to get ready for the start of the second half, and it's definitely all to play for here in this Abronzino Cup. Still looking for the opener between In Motion FC and the referee gets this second half underway. Well, as I said, it's all to play for here in this quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup. It was a scoreless first half, and let's see who is going to draw first blood here in this game. And well, that almost was the moment as the goalkeeper again just about blast that one away. As we are underway again on this beautiful Sunday night here at Beach Charlotte Soccer Complex in San Francisco. There's a lot of space there on the right, and he's able to find his teammate. He might be in on goal here. Oh, and he absolutely made a meal out of that one. As well, that has got to be very disappointing. I mean, looked like he had a lot of space around. I mean, the angle was not the best, but nevertheless, that was really just a wasteful effort. No foul, says the referee, as now they're going to work this one on the right side. Numbers are arriving in the box. The low-driven ball, and it's just wide, as it's going to be a goal kick coming up. I wonder, they'll probably just clear that one away in the next stoppage play. Meanwhile, In Motion, here they come on the right side. Kind of a backwards clear. He's trying to go for the volley effort, and well, that one was definitely adventurous as well. Not every time we see that happen, where he just kind of crossed this one back and just kind of almost setting a volley shot from long range. Sliding challenge. He's got some space here on the right side, looking to cross this one in, and instead he go for the selfish effort, and that was just the wrong decision again. Well, we'll play a little over the hour mark here in this game. It's still scoreless between In Motion FC and South San Francisco AC, and this beginning of the second half has been very similar to what we saw in the first, where there's been a good spell of play by both of these teams. SFAC AC had some good spell in the opening couple of minutes, but it definitely seemed like Emotion started to get themselves back into this game and trying to create the chances. But certainly, as we head closer and closer to the end of 90 minutes, if this game remains 0-0, something tells me only maybe one goal might be enough, and that is definitely something I did not expect coming into today. Especially the Pacific Premier League is not a league that is known for low-scoring game, but we'll see whether or not if there is going to be a breakthrough, and if there isn't going to be a breakthrough, we're going to see whether or not if this is going to go to extra time or just going to go straight to PKs. 25 minutes, 26 minutes to go. Here comes South San Francisco AC. Oh, that wasn't dealt cleanly there, but it's very fortunate that took a very fortuitous bounce. Meanwhile, Emotion go the other way. There's a lot of space as he's trying to cross this one. Big opportunity to try to get the opening goal, and it's in the back of the net. And Emotion FC has drawn first blood in this quarterfinal as they take a 1-0 lead in this game. Well, you kind of had a sense with the way that this game has been very evenly matched. It was all about who can potentially find that magical moment, and that time Emotion able to do so. It was a great transitional moment there. And that player, you know, he didn't really quite bring that ball down cleanly, but he was still offer some space to shoot that one, and he buries this one back into play. Oh, it's not a great distribution. It just goes right back to Emotion here. Flag stays down, and it's in the back of the net, and Emotion has now doubled the lead. Well, it feels like it's deja vu all over again for South San Francisco AC. This is almost similar to what we saw last Sunday when they played against Legend SC, where as soon as they gave up the first goal, they have completely capitulated. Now found themselves 2-0 down in a game where they look promising in terms of at least the first 20 minutes. As the cross comes into the box, and that one is right to the goalkeeper. And well, that was almost the response that they needed. Do so here around the 70th minute mark. Okay, we'll see whether if he's going to go for goal here. He does go for goal, and well, that was an absolute horrid show of an effort. That one was probably closer back to South San Francisco than actually toward goal, at least a lot back in October. But now this ball was given away. Here comes Emotion again, and that is going to go wide there. Ball drilled in, and the keeper spills that one, and that one did it go in? Looks like it did. I wasn't sure exactly if that one actually went into the back net, but looks like the referee says that crossed the line. It's kind of had a sense for Emotion. They're also pushing here, trying to get this third goal, trying to restore the 2-goal lead and find themselves some comfort again. Oh, and that one is saved by the keeper, and it's clear the way. Looks like this one is going to keep in play, is it? Yep. Looks like he's able to rescue that one, and now trying to clear the ball away, and now this one is going to head toward me. Actually, somehow stay in play. They put this one back into the play here. Oh, that's a good ball here, and it's in the back of the net. And wow, really out of nowhere, Emotion has restored their 2-goal lead, as that was just almost a simple Route 1 ball. Now here comes Emotion again, looking to put the icing on the cake. Trying to cross this one. It's a free header, and it's in the back of the net. And well, that is pretty much the dagger if it wasn't one before, as Emotion has now made it 4-1 in this game. And they were heavy underdogs coming into this game, and they definitely push Emotion on the brinks at times, but they're just unable to capitalize those moments when they had the momentum. As now the referee blows for the full-time whistle, as it's full-time here at Beach Charlotte Soccer Complex. Emotion FC is moving on into the semifinal of the Abronzino Cup, and in the end, even though the scoreline was 4-1, I don't think the scoreline really justify how this was actually a pretty even matchup. Emotion, of course, kind of run away with it in the end. South San Francisco AC, they definitely made it interesting late, but ultimately Emotion getting those 2 crucial goals late to turn this one kind of become a bit of a laughter at the end. But the final score here at Beach Charlotte Soccer Complex in San Francisco in this quarterfinal of the Abronzino Cup, It's Emotion FC 4, South San Francisco AC 1. So just finished here at Beach Chalet Soccer Complex as I'm now making my way out of the soccer complex. And in the end, it's Emotion FC with a 4-1 win over South San Francisco AC. And like I said, I don't think the scoreline really justify in terms of how this game went. I mean, if you didn't actually watch this game and you kind of skipped to the end of the video, you would have thought that this game kind of gone according to the script, with Emotion being heavy favorites and in the end kind of dominated with the scoreline. But this was a relatively close game. I mean, it was 0-0 for a very long time before Emotion scoring those two quick goals. But you got to give credit to South San Francisco AC. They did get a goal back to get themselves into this game, but ultimately Emotion was able to get that crucial third goal and then score another one as well. And that's kind of the theme in terms of how they were able to move on, with them scoring two quick goals twice in the second half to move on and really kind of put this game out of reach for South San Francisco AC. So yeah, either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you guys leave a like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I of course will see you guys next time with another Sports Hub series episode.